players at the table. So let's jump in to... Oh, that was the wrong.
Yes. They don't want to see our faces. They don't want to see... Oh, we have bounty sleeves.
Yes, as we mentioned.
High stream, yeah, it's Spleen with the high
Hello.
stream.
Okay, so as mentioned, so due to this being a feature match, whoever wins this pot will receive a pair of the same Tier1Con Dragon Shield sleeves that Spleenface is using. They will also receive a pack of the new Dragon Shield.
No.
Yes.
The dual sleeve match. Yeah, I saw them already. They were using it down there, Ryan, and they look great.
They look great. So we will actually open a pack during the day and show you guys why there's this big fuss about these new great sleeves.
Yeah, super opaque. It's black on the inside, which
Yeah.
I love because you cannot see the border of the cards.
We can tell you, one player unfortunately got a warning this tournament for having see-through sleeves. This will never happen with these new sleeves from Dragon Shield. And that is a major upgrade.
Yeah,
because
consistency on tournament play.
Yes.
I'm a judge too, so I have had to give warnings for mark sleeves and for see-through sleeves. It's not what you want to do on tournament play. So this is a great solution. Great solution. We have order of play apparently. Spleenface giving us the help with the order of play. So it seems he's going to be starting.
I mean, that guy is so lucky.
Codie, he was telling me you can multi-4 on this day.
Yeah.
And he was telling me yesterday he gave a hand goldfishing without colored mana, 1 and turn 2.
This, again,
Rough for the...
it is very rough from the visit, but then again, there is some stacks elements, as you said, to the nib here, and actually being the 4th seed in the early turns means that maybe Philip can take advantage of everybody tapping out and then slam an early stacks piece, but it is rough to have your 6 mana all colored Pips commander being in 4th seed.
Yeah, he's on Graph Figure stage as well. Yeah. It's really rough, but I think he has an option of playing the underdog on this situation.
Yeah. And we've seen, as you kindly proved at your win, being in 4th seed doesn't automatically mean you lose.
Also, Spleenface was starting that match.
Yeah, so
there is something to be said about
There's
that.
precedence here.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this is exactly the spot Spleen was looking for, coming in with the buy, having a super fast Adnos deck, and then being in the 1st seed. Yes,
we're just clarifying that it's Baal with it's not our
content creator Baal. It's Baal with a V.
Yes.
Marin is like one of the. That's exactly the kind of decks I was talking about when I said that people just play decks they love.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Marin players, they love their Marin decks.
Oh yeah, and this is like learning how to ride a bike or driving. The more you do it, the better you get.
Oh yeah, and Marin can get to a point where the value of getting those creatures back into the battlefield every turn can just get out of hand fast.
Ewit every turn gets out of control pretty quickly because it needs 2 cards every turn.
Okay, so we see players here looking at their opening hands. And was that an acknowledgement to go?
We have someone in Spanish in the chat, so.
Oh.
Saludos.
Hola.
That's better than my Danish. That's not difficult though.
I did take Spanish for a couple of years. Don't ask me to say how good I am at it because.
Okay, we're 2 minutes into the round and we're shuffling.
We're still shuffling, but that is as.
Maraxis is walking to his match now. He's going to be on the 2nd feature match area, just in case.
Yeah.
And he's repping the Thassa's Oracle play, man.
Oh,
He wanted
of course. Yes. Maybe he got Jesper. Oh, it was already signed, right?
Yeah, it's signed by Jesper. Yeah.
Maybe Jesper can alter it because Jesper is actually here this weekend. He participated in the game show from last night. If you did not watch that, I recommend you go and watch the VOD of that.
Yes.
It was a blast. You were there as well?
I was there. I was participating. I'm not gonna spoil how it ended. There was a bit of an unfair turn one pick for Jesper Icing on the Pictionary. I
He
guess
was very lucky. That's the same. Spleen was also very fortunate with how some of the categories lined up with the decks.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's all in a good fun. And if you
Really
didn't see it,
yeah, go check it out.
go check it out. It was a lot of fun. So,
Hola, MTG Commander player as well. And now we have Portuguese here. Yes, nice. I love to see all the languages. I love it. I love it. Someone's mulling to 5.
it could be Spleen. So,
Well, he can mulligan aggressively. We were talking about it. There's a Latino invasion. Yes. Well,
is.
there's one in the booth. So
one in the booth.
We're
we
doing
have
fine.
players from Chile, from Spain, like we have
We have people
all over
from
Europe, Canada, the US.
Yes.
I am ecstatic that people traveled halfway around the world to
absolutely.
compete in our little tournament here.
Oh, and they and you can see how much hype there was, because like they literally flew in these days, and
Yes.
the same day they arrived, they wanted to play Commander. that's just how much compromise they have with the format, right?
I mean, Dark Sanctuary, if it is a mulligan to 5 from Spleen, obviously it is not great for him, but as mentioned, that deck can mulligan aggressively.
Or you go Mana Crypt, Ancient Tomb, play the Codie. Next turn, activate it, play any single one spell, get the
Get pro.
like
Then you're there.
then you're there. Profane Tutor Cosiatas.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally that simple. And he kept the hand.
Oh, and we see pre-game action from Sebastian and Val.
Oh!
These guys.
2 pre-games. Phantasmal Image hitting the bean. Imagine if your worst card is Phantasmal Image. That must feel pretty nice on Inala, right?
Yeah, that is, and this could even be Inala BAM tutoring
Yeah.
before their first turn.
Crazy.
Yes.
Crazy.
So, how many Gift Rock decks is playing in turn? Unfortunately, we haven't done a metagame breakdown yet, so we are unaware, other than the fact what we've seen in the hall.
Yes.
Okay, so we see just land go here from Spleen, I believe. No.
There's opposition agents in the format.
Oh, yeah, and I would also be surprised. Obviously, you can't be too picky on a mulligan to 5, but as we've mentioned throughout the day, you need to do something on turn 1 in this format.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm not sure about that. I rate your fridge. Love the username, by the way. Because everyone has mana open as well. Like, they can try to win, but that means interaction is open right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is not that often you see 2 players with a Gemstone Cavern.
Oh,
start.
no. No, you like sitting on second. Sitting on third. You feel pretty good. You're gonna open with the mana. And then
Sitting
you see
on
the
second is amazing.
And then the guy on the second place says, "Oh, I have it too." Yeah.
And we can see from Septis, like, he didn't expect any other to have any pre-game
No, he
action.
just
Like,
put it in. Jam it
somebody
in.
was...
Yeah.
Okay.
That's volcanic.
Yes, Volcanic Island. Again, for those of you just tuned in, that is one of our playtest cards.
Yeah. And then
I cannot see what that card is.
it's 1 mana.
Is it fish? Is it an altered fish, maybe?
Is it an Alter Remora? Not sure. Is it an enchantment or is it an? It doesn't have a power and toughness.
It has a
Or
sort
is
of
it
a...
a carpet? What?
No, because it's a volcanic island, so it's not a card.
No, it's not a carpet. Cannot cast a carpet. production, can we get the name of the card just to know and keep track of it? It's definitely an altar because it has a signature on the bottom.
Chat says it's fish, and that makes sense because we saw Seth's respond with the Mana Tutor.
And now there is a Mox Diamond.
Ooh.
And the Mox Diamond is getting tapped
Oh!
by Yodel Datus.
Okay, again, this is what we said.
And
that
now
this-
Codie is getting casted. That's a multi-5 which
Yes.
uses the 5 cards.
Exactly.
He's empty-handed,
Wow.
literally.
This guy
Never punished.
never punished. I need to go out and make Spleen buy me a lotto ticket.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, he has to buy me a couple packs. Like a revised booster pack or something, right?
I would go for unlimited so he can pull me the power.
The power, right?
Okay, turn 1 Codie
And
on a multi-5 and a
weir-
fish.
And weirdly enough, no interaction. Safe.
Yeah.
Um,
Wow.
And now there is a fish. He's gonna refill the hand. Because I also think in this position, the rest of the game, the rest of the board needs to play into the fish. Sadly.
Yes, because the pressure is on now.
Also, there is the possibility he draws the profane tutor.
Obviously, that is a possibility. That's the name of the game when you play that kind of deck. But it is a 1 in 82. No, he multi-5, so like.
No, it's impossible that
Yeah.
he rises it. It's 1 in 95. In 94. Hope he draws the profane tutor.
Okay, so Dark Sanctuary is not a fan of the book, it seems like.
Yeah.
Or maybe just think that Spleen has won enough here in 2021.
It is true that he has won enough, right?
Yes. I will say I am undefeated against Spleenface.
How many times have you played against him?
That is irrelevant.
Is it a non-zero number?
Let's continue with the game. at
Root
hand.
Maze
Oh, yeah. I mean,
doesn't do much.
doesn't do much here other than slow the other players down. So maybe that is.
And it draws a card for Spleenface.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's the best option on the play.
No.
Um,
I think Spleen is giddy.
That's
seeing
also
this.
true, Rikaxti. He might have put the profane on the bottom and know it's there. Yeah.
Okay.
This doesn't help that much the board.
No, I think actually this is a risky play for Mal here because Spleen is set up pretty much. Needs 2 mana, obviously, to activate the book. But we are 1 Dark Ritual away. And
This is really bad. This is really bad for the message. And
It
this
is.
is really bad for everyone. I
Root
think,
Maze is so rough with fetch lands.
and now Spleenface back on 4 cards, not punished at all by mulliganing aggressively. I think the Root Maze, it's not a great play.
Right. Feels nib, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is not the opening to the game that Philip was hoping for.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we see Spleen here paying for the fish, obviously,
Yeah, and a City of Traders.
and a City of Traders. So that is the 4 mana next turn.
Yes.
Okay, we need to see if people are aware of that.
They're pointing at the Root Maze. I'm
Yeah.
guessing they're
Yeah.
not really happy.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm guessing how the conversation is going in the table.
Yeah.
Not great.
So
That's a swamp.
And it's not just a swamp. It is
Aircraft?
Seb McKinnon's beautiful, beautiful swamp.
Yes.
Okay, so Earthcraft.
Yes.
Also a combo piece, but yes, Eisen 4G. It is the swamp.
Yes, I agree.
I need to add it to my collection.
I don't have it yet, guys, either. I don't need a single swamp, and if I had it, I would put it on all my decks, to be honest. This is... Okay. Spleenface has it in the bank. I'm hoping he's not looking at the cards he's drawing, though. He's that certain, apparently. If he draws the profane, it's the only out for the board.
This is on Septis or Philip to have free interaction.
Philip, it's tapped out completely
Yes.
because at the moment he fetches.
And same as Septis, also tapped out. So I think we're gonna see Spleen go for it here.
He should, and unless he gets really punished, he has 4 mana there, right?
Yeah,
he
there's
has
4 mana.
4 mana
As
exactly.
expected, the fish is dead here because he needs the mana to activate Codie. Yeah.
He needs to have a free spell on hand to have the 5 mana.
Or have some sort of ritual in hand.
Yes. Otherwise, it's awkward because of the root mace. He cannot play a land untapped. So
Yes. And also, like, Root Mace does make ad nauseing very difficult. So, yeah. So let's see if we are seeing. Okay.
shouldn't City of Traitor sacrifice here.
Yes, City of Traitors should be sacrificed here.
Well, I'm pretty sure the players are gonna figure it out.
Yeah, yeah. And also, like, it doesn't really matter until.
Until we move to the next action, yes.
Yeah. So we'll make sure that the judges will inform Spleen that. Rainfall, there's
okay.
the extra mana.
Okay, I'm hoping Spleenface doesn't sack the.
Yeah, then we'll obviously stop the game. But admin, could you maybe ping the judge and inform the players that the City of Traitors should be sacrificed?
Yes.
Okay, so
Judges are out. If he sacks that, it's
yeah, but
game error violation.
we will make sure to stop the game before it matters, and I'm sure admin is working
Oh, it's on
hard.
the stack. It's on the stack. Yeah. Okay. They're talking about because it's
Gotcha.
a traitor. It is a traitor. Yes. We just thought they forgot.
Oh, look at Morgan with
10.
all the
All the
minute.
zeros, yeah.
That's nice play because he can sack it to the Rainfall. I love that. I've never thought of that.
Yeah, you can do that.
Did he maybe put the Profane Tutor to the bottom? But at least you can all get a nice view of his deck.
I love how you can still play the other zeros. You can play other rocks. There
Yeah.
it goes. Profane, old border,
Foil?
foil, probably edge, because we can see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So,
And now he has 4 lands, so he can go to 4 mana, 4 black mana. Yeah.
and
I think we're seeing a win here.
Yeah, conveniently there's enough mana there's enough land so he can leave up blue mana for a bounce spell before starting deploying whatever acceleration he might draw from the Adnos. So we are gonna see here that he's gonna put an Adnos on the stack, and if that resolves, I believe this game to be over.
Okay, now he sacks it to the Rain of Hell.
Yeah.
Smart enough. Smarter than us.
Definitely. Nobody ever tell him that we said that, but definitely smarter than us.
Yes. Oh, this was. I'm calling it.
I mean, Adnos still has to resolve.
True.
And I agree, it is a hard ask when all the players are tapped out. Only 2 blue players in the pot.
Yeah. And he has 6 mana open. 7 mana open.
Yes. Again, we were talking about it being.
Bring to light. Yes.
I am
I'm
very surprised about that. Now there's no blue mana.
It's only black. I'm also surprised by that.
Yeah, because now there's no blue mana for a bounce spell. Okay. Maybe I am smarter. Q in 10 seconds when I realize why was made, and I look like an idiot, but...
Q in 10 seconds when it shows that the Atnos from hand.
Yeah.
Why not set the land and float blue?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? That's what I'm...
That's the same here. I would have done...
Or the green to get rid of the Codie, because you have to get rid of the Codie in this line.
But you... Yeah.
Okay.
The issue here is that he could not converge for 5 without the blue. That's why I thought he should have just gone straight for the Atnos.
There might be a line in which, he's removing 5 mana from the deck as well, from CMC.
Yeah. So, what? I mean, I'm assuming there's spirit guides, so there is a way to get mana. But I mean, we're talking both spirit guides into Metamorphose, into bounce spell, before this will ever take off. Okay, but let's see. Atnos seems to have resolved.
The problem is the root base now.
Yeah, exactly.
3.
So
5. Bam Tutor. Tundra.
Bayou. Polluted Delta. Badlands. Vault. Chrome Mox. Underworld Breach.
Demonic Tutor.
Demonic Tutor. Mana Confluence. Infernal Plunge. Marks. Suspend. Tabland.
The one that
Creates a treasure.
Yes.
Something rich. Strike it rich.
Lionside Diamond.
Yes. Lionside Diamond can make mana, but it's very awkward.
No, it's tap.
No.
No, it can make mana.
You can sack it without tapping it.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna help a lot here unless he can get Breach on this. I mean, there is a world where he can sack the 2 lands. And
you sack the 2 lands.
And you need the Spirit Guide.
Spirit Guide,
and
get the carpet. Spirit Guide, get the carpet if you want.
But you need to get Codie off the... Okay, so I didn't see the last couple of cards because I was trying to figure out how Spleen goes per here, but let's just let him show us.
There's also a Metamorphose in the...
Yeah.
So if you can change for 1 red or 1...
Yeah, so I think the big thing is, did he hit one of the Spirit Guides? I think that is a requirement for him to do anything here.
Yes.
I don't think Sherazad, I would be surprised if the deck doesn't run Burnt Offering and Culling of the Weak.
I don't play the deck, but I would have saved the green, get the Nature's Claim for the root maze, right?
There's multiple ways. You could save blue or you could save green, but black is notoriously bad at dealing with enchantments.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a confirmation that Burnt Offering was revealed. So that is gonna be enough because you can sack a land, play the Burnt Offering, sack Codie, play Breach, play LED, crack LED, and then you're good.
Sure. Yeah.
Because there was multiple tutors in there as well. So it is. He found a way. Obviously, he found a way. And at this point, he just needs to show the rest of the table, I'm assuming. Because...
Oh, if there was no interaction before, there's no interaction now.
Exactly. So now we just need to figure out what we just went through, or see if there's another line that we are missing. Which actually, I would be surprised if he doesn't see it. So we see the sacrificing of the wooded foothills here.
For the Burnt Offering.
No, it's calling
the weed. Oh, I don't see a line.
Okay. tutor for Metamorphose.
Exile
No, it's not. You used your demonic tutor for.
Metamorphose has red and green in the
Oh
class.
yeah, you still need green or red. Yeah. Yeah, we are aware that LED does need to be tapped, but we need to figure out how to do get breach into play before that, and red mana seems to be the issue.
This round.
Yeah.
So once you've done playing, I need all of you to record the result of your match
we see the
on
demonic
a piece
tutor
of
here.
paper and hold on to that. Then we will enter it into Squirebot. Once we have Squirebot, we're in
yeah,
game.
just demonic tutor for
The more interesting
red
news
spirit guy.
is that we have a giveaway.
Yeah.
Red
A
Spirit.
random player.
That has to be the first time ever anybody demonic tutored for
For
a
a
City
City
Spirit
Spirit
guy.
The random player is a Casper at table 17. We have a Casper at table 17.
Seems convoluted.
You win this all
Let's be
with
real about it.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
return
but-
king from one
Yeah,
of
there
all
we
sides
see
on here.
monkey.
Return to Monkey.
New monkey, not even the old one.
Well, he's a young kid.
Congratulations with your new
Probably
card.
wasn't even born
Alright,
when the
there's
original.
all the stuff you
printed,
need
yeah.
for this
And now we
time
see the
being.
breach here
Please
and
remember
the
to record the
LED.
result of your
Which
match
intercept,
on a piece of paper
doesn't matter.
until we've
Yeah.
got Squire
Figured it out.
working.
Yeah.
I will be back with further information.
And now we
Thank you for your
do
patience.
the thing. We're gonna demonic tutor for Brain Freeze, and then demonic tutor for a Oracle, and then
then win.
we're win.
That's amazing, and now he has protection and everything. He can
Yeah.
even take the time to do one loop where he silences everyone first, which he doesn't need to.
No. I mean, there's very few cards that can save people here. One of them being one of your favorite cards in Memory's Journey.
Yeah.
But that also, first of all, it requires Spleen not to go for the Oracle after the mill.
Which is
It
impossible.
also requires people to be in at least Simic, and none of the other decks are that. So, I cannot really find a way for this to not be a win.
Yeah.
Unless
Turn
there's
3
a...
win with turn 2 on the rest of the table. Amazing.
and on a multi-5. That is powerful wizardry.
Yes. There we go. Brain freeze.
Yep. And I am expecting Brain Freeze to be
Bring
cast.
humanity become monkey.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Rikaxti LED doesn't need to tap.
Yeah. LED reads discard your hand, sacrifice Lion's Eye Diamond at 3 mana.
Yes. So that was a fairly quick win that is still being played out.
Oh, they're figuring out Storm.
Yes. I'm curious if this is just showing for the camera or if anybody actually has something.
Maybe someone has a fluster
But how?
for free.
How?
It's impossible. No, they don't have anything. I think if you want to stop something, you stop the breach, you stop the Adnos, you stop the DT.
Is there a possibility that Niv Mizzet is running a Titan for some weird reason, or Marin?
Check.
I mean, that is... It could also Jim just being, okay, we are on camera, let's show the people what we're doing. And we appreciate that. Yes, Dark Sanctuary we are aware, but it is also seen that players are known to just brain freeze and then pass, forgetting about the Oracle. Obviously, I don't
Because he
think...
hasn't showed the Oracle
Yeah,
yet.
I don't think Spleen is that kind of player. Eisen 4G, you have my vote. It's not worth much, but you will hear no complaints from me. Yeah. Okay, so this puts Spleenface in a great position to qualify for day 2.
Absolutely,
There's
2-0.
still 3 rounds left, and I think with just a draw or another win, he should be clear.
It should be done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. This is exhaling 3 for the Oracle.
Yeah. And Oracle, and do anybody have anything? Okay, so free removal spell and a submerge effect on a permanent stops this. But
Yeah.
okay, we see the handshakes here.
Yeah. That was a quick one.
Yes,
Oh.
but what an amazing showing of the deck on a mulligan.
It's what
to-
we discussed.
Yeah.
If it goes first and you give it a,
Well.
it's everything. I'm glad the stream got to see the Sig Robot talking about the deck beforehand, because it's everything we talk about on that
Oh,
deck.
yeah,
tape.
yeah, yeah.
It's what you want to do. Attempt a win on turn two or three, right?
Yeah, and this is for a lot of newer players with CDH. They have a hard time aggressively mulliganing a functional hand that has lands and spells, but you need to be aggressive.
Especially in tournament play. It's
Yes.
something we always discuss when we play test at home. I don't like. I'm not an aggressive mulliganer at
Oh,
home.
me neither. I get lazy. I just,
But on a tournament setting,
yeah, you should aggressively mulligan.
absolutely.
You have to do something.
Play to your strengths, right?